Welcome to the final Eredivisie match of the season. That is sad news, but the good thing is we've got plenty of entertainment this evening. We are welcoming a local team, so it's a local derby this evening. We play host to Squash City Amsterdam, so big round of applause for coming over here, please. Now we have plenty of fun, action-packed stuff for you this evening. As you can see, we've installed Dan, the DJ, over to the left. Round of applause for Dan. Stream team are on duties upstairs as always. Plenty of points to play for, so it's going to be a very exciting evening. Without further ado, I'd like to start introducing the teams. So number 3 for Squash City. Please be a round of applause together for Frank Goossens. And at number 2 for Squash City, this guy is the director of the squash spawn, but hopefully he'll be directing the squash ball where he wants. Tom Lucas. Good luck, man. And at number 1 for Squash City tonight, it was the ex number 2 in the Netherlands. Put your hands together for Roshan Bharos. And in the 3rd position for Frans Otten this evening is the young debutant of this season. He's done a great job for us. Please put your hands together for Stan the Man. Oh! Good luck, mate. Great to have another Colombian in the team this evening. Many of you know him from the club, so I'm really excited to have a home-based team this evening. Please put your hands together for Andres Vargas. And in the number 1 position, he's been a top performer for our team this season. Thunderfies Omar Mequid. So we'll take some photos of the teams. And then we will prepare for the entertainment. There's plenty of points up for grabs tonight, and it's so close between 4 or 5 teams. We will also have an interactive game, so if any of you don't have a lottery ticket and want to win a racket, a squash bag, or a bottle of bubbly, then I will come and find you in the crowd in a second, all right? Please enjoy the evening. Thank you very much.
And a very, very, very good evening, everybody. Welcome to the last fixture of the Dutch Premier League, brought to you live from Amsterdam. We are having our last derby ever between Amsterdam Frans Otten Stadium and Squash City from the other part of town. Very exciting match because everything is possible today. Two teams are still able to become champion, and no less than 5 teams are still able to relegate. My name is Daniel Lagarde. I will host you through this evening, and with me, a familiar face, Scott Gillanders from Ireland. Welcome, Scott.
Thanks for having me, guys. One final hello for the season.
This is it's emotional broadcast today. It's the last one. After this, we cannot do any comms for like 4 months.
Yeah, a summer of silence.
A summer of silence. What will people at home do?
Well, you guys are just gonna have to look forward to the Dutch Junior Open in July.
Perfect, definitely.
Keep your eyes and ears open for that. And just a special mention, I'll actually be in Dublin tomorrow. I'm getting flown over to commentate in the Irish Open. So
commentate at the Irish Open?
Yeah, so you're dealing with a professional here.
Oh well, that's quite okay. So then you'll send me the link, and then we will post it on all our channels.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, Irish Open with some Irish commentary.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. Well, Scott, for today we have 2 teams, Squash City and Frans Otten, and I have done my homework for a bit. Frans Otten is currently 7th of the league with 93 points, and Squash City is currently 8th of the league with 92 points.
Doesn't get any closer than that.
Well, it gets closer because Apeldoorn is actually 9th of the league with also 92 points. And down at the bottom we have Almere with 88 points. So 5 points between all the teams, 12 points to be made today. It's going to be a hell of a match. What's your prediction if you look at the lineup?
Well, I think I'm going to go for touch wood 3-0 to Frans Otten. Yeah, I think actually I'm going to go bold. I'll say 9-0 to Frans Otten.
You're going to say it's a big one. Well, I do think the same. Well, on the other hand, Goossens done all. On the Squash Levels internet tool we always use, it's predicted that it's going to be 3-1 to Standerman all. So then Squash City will get 1 point. And then it becomes pretty interesting what will happen on the other fields.
Yeah.
Because Almere is playing Meer Squash, and Meer Squash actually brought Palkol.
Okay.
So
they're not messing around.
They're not messing around, and if you go to the Squashbond TV YouTube channel, you can also look that match up. Watch it tomorrow during breakfast. So that's exciting, and they brought Dylan Bennett against against Sebastian Hofman.
Okay.
So Almere is going to get it really tough.
Yeah.
But they also
have an insurance policy.
They have an insurance policy. Their second team promoted to the Eredivisie. They cannot promote if they're still a team in the Eredivisie, but if they relegate today, they will promote as well, and then no harm is done.
Yeah.
So that's quite good. And in the top of the league, we have Victoria with 179 points and runner-up Twente with 175 points.
Yeah, and that's likewise. Drachten aren't holding anything back tonight either.
No. Dracht, a pretty sweet lineup as well with James Wilstrop and Victor Couen. So, every reason to watch all the matches. And while you are watching the matches, please press that subscribe button, because Squashbond Nederland, our broadcasting channel, we can really use the followers and all the money that's coming our way if we have enough followers.
Yeah, so slap that like button and smash that subscribe button, and give us some peas.
Okay, so players are ready to start right now. And I will tell you this: I played Frank Goossens in the top division, which is one league lower. I lost to him. He's a little bit better than I was. But Frank has a way of making foot fault at his serve.
I hope you notified Ash before the match.
Well, no, that's not up to me. And this is Frank's last Eredivisie match, so I'm not going to spoil it for him.
Yeah.
But I will text our coach Rich King if it gets troublesome. But I actually I pointed it out, and in the top division we don't have the official refs, so it did not come my way. But you should watch. He even admitted to the fact that he always does that. He has learned to take that one extra step away from the service box.
Well, you didn't do it there, so you look like an idiot now.
No. Just watch the whole match, and otherwise he's afraid that I might have told. So.
Okay. We'll give you another chance.
Thanks.
So it's pretty hectic couple of first rallies.
True.
Just lashing the ball around.
And don't forget, Frank is a good player. He's a very natural, has a lot of reach.
Yeah, very good player. Good junior.
Yeah, and Stan is more of a worker not giving up.
Yeah, workhorse.
A workhorse.
So first points on the board for Frans Otten.
That's always now. We heard that there was this wisdom that if you make the first point in the game, you're probably going to win the game.
Who said that?
Well, actually, Tom Lucas, our federation director, said that, and he's playing second position today.
So if he loses the first point,
it's his belief. It's his belief. Yeah, he believes in it.
Yes, left.
It's a classic Ash call.
Yeah, by the way, Ash Patel, referee.
Yeah.
For everybody at home, wondering who that sweet voice belongs to.
Yeah, dulcet tones of Ash Patel. But yeah, I have to disagree with that call, to be honest. Ash, if you're watching it back.
What would you have done?
You can't get them all right. Stroke.
Okay. Ooh, nice drop shot there by Stan Al.
Quick light.
So honesty is the best policy in Frans Otten. Stan portraying that.
Yeah, but it's also easy to admit to a mistake if it costs you the point already.
Yeah.
So it's like being friendly when it has no use.
Jeez, you're tough enough. never happy. But
ooh, oh. That's what I like about Stan.
Yeah,
that fist bump with his,
the big one.
With his eyes at the. By the way, very full stands here at Frans Otten Stadium.
Yeah, I mean it's a derby, so the away fans are making the trip across the city.
It's a long bike ride.
Yeah. Hopefully, no one's throwing any lighters at anyone's heads. No, but it's a gentleman's game. So. And gentlewoman's game. Ladies' game. So what have you noticed in this game so far?
Well, I know that Stan hits the ball with seemingly more force. He's really trying to push Frank back and trying to make him uncomfortable in the back of the court, and also send a message.
What message does that send?
5-3.
That shot.
That he's an amateur? No, yeah, it can happen. It's not. It's a nerves probably.
Yeah, I think they're not really hitting any lengths so far. Like
no,
and I don't think there's been 2 good lengths in a row. It's just all been a bit like.
Ooh, that was a very nice cross. Very glad. Frank probably very glad that it didn't hit the leg.
Yeah, shaved a few hairs off, I'd say.
But that's where Frank has quite a good reach. Because there's some balls here that are, well, to my opinion, pretty impossible to take. He stretched it out really well.
Nee, ik sta recht achter hem.
No.
Dus met die
Ging voor de speler.
What's your opinion there?
Dus gelijk.
I would not have given a let as well.
Jesus.
But
Ash Patel fan club over here.
But I must say that right now in the beginning of the match that's not really an issue. But Stan should watch himself that he doesn't give the ref too big of a role in the match.
Yeah. He wants to take care of it. Just plain squash. It's a good drive.
Unlucky nick shot there for Frank.
Nee. Hij zag echt de bal niet. Dat is een no-net.
Ik heb geen beslissing genomen. Ik heb geen beslissing genomen.
Wat is het?
No let.
Well, I didn't know that either because it was a miss hit, but there's no shame in the miss hit. And
No.
everyone was fooled, I think.
Nee.
Bounced
Yeah,
too early.
and I must say that I do like that little part of comic relief we just experienced here.
Yeah.
With Frank, really.
Everyone can do it with a laugh.
7 seconds.
I think it's the good weather, to be honest.
It is.
You wouldn't be getting that in December.
Leon.
Everyone's
I
had a
had my
couple of
first
beers.
bike ride without a coat today. I just realized.
Well, I'm still in my transition jacket phase, which can sometimes be problematic on the way home because it
Especially when
gets
it's
colder.
night.
Yeah.
Should always bring the jacket at least for April and May.
Yeah. Well, May, hopefully I can. It depends. You get the impression from the weather on the way out, but yeah, that's part of the fun, the surprise. So then,
I was doubting it myself as well.
it must have been if Ash saw it and the players thought it was in.
Ooh.
Jeez, this ball's going all over the place.
Oh.
En uit.
Yeah, but it's spicing up now on court.
Yeah.
Ball's getting warm. And I see that Frank is more and more using quick attacks to change the game a little bit. And I wonder if it's because he thinks it needs another tactic or if he is seeing no other options.
I think it's a lot of the ball's going. It's very loose, like so. He's just picking them off. There's no other option, I think.
Yeah, that could be true. It is quite loose, also in this end of the game.
No let. 9-7 on the right.
The Amsterdam boy's getting angry. He got brought up in the main streets of Amsterdam, so no messing with him.
Yes, let. 9-7.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Points should be made not with strokes and lets. It should be made with decent squash.
True.
That I know I brought you up like that, and that's how you play.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a very tough ball. Nice.
Yeah. High risk, high reward.
Yeah, and 8-9. Still everything to play for both these players.
Yeah.
And for Squash City, every point is, if they make 1 point, they are probably going to stay ahead of Almere. They need one game.
Yeah, because although it's the word on the street is that they're going to be leaving the Eredivisie anyway, I think they want to still.
Ja, je trapt zo hard niet verder. Ik ga door mijn enkel. Ik mag wel, ik voel dat ik door mijn enkel ga.
Spicing up right
Yeah.
now.
Rustig jongens. Rustig. Gaat dit Frank?
Yeah, Frank has something with his ankle,
Yeah, some
but at this point in the
long
game,
history with his ankle.
Stroke dus Frans Otten. 10-8. Geen bal. Stroke to Frans Otten. 10-9. 10-9. Geen bal.
that's sour.
Hij zag niet waar je heen is.
Leon.
Let's see what Frank has in response.
And done. Now who wins the battle for getting off court first? Stan takes the lead. And we'll be back in a minute. Even wennen.
Voor de vijfde keer.
Ja.
Met een trade-off.
Nee, is oké. Maar ik zat in één keer denken van, ja. Oh, back again, Scotty.
That was a long 90 seconds.
It was a very long 90 seconds, but we have DJ Dan on side of the court now, so we survived.
Yeah.
And for everybody at home, we will be switching to DJ Dan here in the Frans Otten Stadium in between games. And then you are left with Sander's iPod music. That was easy, it's going to be that.
Stroke to Frans Otten.
Lucky.
That could have been
A
anything.
little bit strict.
Yeah.
Frank, je cleant je shot niet. Je blijft staan.
Ja, omdat hij hem niet eens kan hebben.
Als je hem ruimte geeft, ja.
So a fun fact, Frank is very, very intelligent. I don't know if you guys know this, but he's I've known him for a few years, and he's every time I meet him I'm shocked. I'm looking into space with how intelligent he is. I think he's the most intelligent person I've ever met.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you know me as well, so that's weird. No, but I know what you mean, and that's also the reason that eventually Frank will be lost for sport, because he's going to change the world with his brain.
No leg.
Yeah.
Ga naar de bal.
People who are smart stop playing squash.
By the way, didn't you beat Frank in the Dutch student championships?
I did, yeah. Yeah.
Like a big arena, big venue. You played in the same time as the European championships?
Yeah,
Glass court?
I did, yeah.
Got a lot of media attention?
Yeah. Kept me in the news.
Ooh, that was a very good rush shot there by Stan. Yeah, it's quite a comfortable spread he's creating here.
Yeah, it looks like Frank might be getting a little bit tired. Going for a bit more.
Again. No, I think now it's like four strokes against.
Yeah. I mean, he's not really moving, is he?
Maybe it's the ankle. Maybe his stunt killed him.
Hopefully not.
I hope for Frank, no. Of course. I'm not here to wish everybody
Ankle problems.
ankle problems.
So coming from someone who's had ankle problems the last few weeks, it's not fun. And it always stays in your head because you have to trust the ankle won't
I know, I once did.
fold.
I ripped my hamstring. And it's half of the time you're recovering is recovering. The other half is just releasing the fear from the body.
Yeah.
So weird. Never would have imagined that.
True.
Okay, so Frank is on the board right now.
Yeah.
I call him Frank because Goossens, it sounds a little bit weird.
Goossens. Who's the Dutch person here?
Well, you anytime soon.
That's still not confirmed. So let's wait till Sky Sports has dropped that news.
Yeah, I think the first game was a good investment by Stan Hall.
Yeah,
the man Hall.
Definitely, yeah.
But he just needed one game for the investment.
Maybe not by design, but it worked out in his favor anyway.
Yeah. That was double.
Ball was good. Pickup was good.
I mean, let's face it, doesn't matter, does it?
No. Well, maybe if he loses this game like 12-10, 17-15.
Yeah,
one point could
Je
make
ziet het
difference.
niet hoor, want hij is zo erg dubbel dat je niet kan zien dat hij goed is. Dan moet je tenminste een led spelen. Want
Leon. 9-1.
Frank is distracted a lot. And this game we have not really been able to check his foot faults.
No, it hasn't. We haven't even had the chance, so.
He did not really have a serve.
But I have to say, Stan is pumped up. He loves playing with the home crowd.
Yeah.
He's a home bird.
Yeah, and his record in the Eredivisie this year is not. What does he have? He won 2, he lost 7. Yeah, he has had a tough year.
Yeah.
That's like the initiation for a newbie in the Eredivisie.
Yeah.
You get everybody releases their guns at you. So it's a good learning year for Stan.
Yeah. Come back stronger.
No leg.
Yeah, no.
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 It was too easy.
3-9.
So this is the problematic side for Frank. Look at his foot fault. So now I'm going to pay attention.
Yeah.
Only if he serves backhand, like he does now.
Jesus.
No leg.
So it's important for Stan to stop the rot, as we say in Ireland, now before it gets nervous.
Yeah.
6, 7, 9. That's when the doubt creeps in. I'm sure we've all been there.
Yeah, I know. I once lost to a guy who was 9-2 up and I still lost 5.
I won actually the national championship final. I was 10-2 down in the 5th.
That was what age category?
19.
Now
Okay, cool.
to the field
Yeah, it
in
sounds
goal.
like under 11s.
Down. And appear.
So yeah,
Frans Otten.
So, Stan takes the game.
and we're coming back later. Yes, Scott, we are back again. A little bit different than all the previous times with the commentary because of the DJ Dan stuff happening downstairs.
Yeah.
So we have to get out of the stream ASAP. The game is finished.
Yeah. The tunes are brought to you by Dan. He's the greatest personal trainer ever.
He's your personal trainer as well, eh?
He's my personal trainer, yeah. Sean Conroy, actually the head coach of Squash City, so Sean every week, more than once a week, comes here behind enemy lines, I guess, and trains. So hashtag don't tell Stretch.
No, probably not. Maybe he's watching it.
But if
he is watching,
nice to see.
a little shout out to Stretch.
Yeah. Oh, great shot.
Yeah, Frank and Goossens can keep his cool. Then
and keep his heart rate down.
And keeps heart rate down a bit. Then he can really toughen things up for Stan the Man all.
Yeah, definitely. He's a good player. It's just, I think, maybe too many hours spent in the office.
I think so too. In the office of making the world a better place.
Yeah, well, he is a lawyer.
Yeah. Doesn't make everybody happy then, probably. But is he a real lawyer or is he a trainee, like internship?
We can ask him maybe.
After
I don't know, we'll ask him. We'll get back to you guys. But if you guys know, call in and let us know.
I know there's one time there was on a Dutch championship. Frank was in the last 16. He played Mark Versluis and he was 7-love up or 7-1 in the 5th game.
Yeah.
And he lost, and then he had a 1.5 hour fitness session above, out of anger.
Don't think he'd do that now.
Out. And out.
You know what I think that Stan doesn't like? To play balls through the middle. Like balls that are not in the basic game.
Yeah.
But do weird stuff. Cannot really handle that. Look at the foot. That was good of him.
Maybe he's been practicing.
How can you say yes led to that?
Do you think you know that?
No, I think it would have been a stroke, but it's.
I think
it's
a lad
only-
is fine,
it's-
actually, to be honest. Like,
If you can, led is fine as well. If you can explain it,
yeah.
if he wasn't sure about the stroke, then yeah, it's okay.
6 to 1, half dozen of the other.
Exactly.
But yeah, the only thing is, I think once the referee waits so long, then he loses all credibility. He or she.
Yeah,
But yeah, you
but
can't be
maybe-
waiting 10 seconds to make a decision. Like.
Maybe Ash is trying to contribute to the show a bit.
Yeah.
That we're putting up here.
That's a stroke, I think.
Like a little bit of expense, of suspense. I mean, sorry.
Yeah. So it's getting a little argy-bargy.
4-3.
Largy bargy.
Argy-bargy.
Argy bargy.
It's, in other words, it's getting physical.
Yeah, well, it tends to do that when players get a little bit tired, of course.
Yeah, and it is a derby.
It's not the full control over their limbs anymore.
Is this the only derby in the Eredivisie?
Sorry, yeah, it is.
This is a better rally.
Stroke 2.
Easy. It's very close to the body.
Yeah, can't
Like
complain.
that.
Keep right.
What you expect.
So 4-all.
You know, a great person once said, "Don't hit the ball down the middle unless you mean it to."
Oh wow, who was that?
Jonah Barrington.
Nice. He's
Not
Irish,
Jonah
huh?
Bryant, but Jonah Barrington.
And Jonah Barrington is Irish guy, right?
Yeah.
No.
Without
Did he ever coach you?
5.
I went to one of his. Yeah, I've met him a couple times. I went to one of his camps.
Oh, nice.
A few, like his camp. Yeah, he's really nice guy. OG.
Oh, that's good.
OJ.
OJ.
Original Jonah.
Stroke 3. Frans Otten, hand out. 5 to line.
But yeah, we have quite the summer transfer window lined up.
Yeah, it's going to be
We're like the Chelsea of squash.
with our Russian.
Well, America. Well, like just
Donor.
some. We have money.
The Gelanders clan also contributing next season.
No, we're takers.
Takers, like a real Gelanders.
Out.
Oh, that was sloppy.
7-5.
7-5. I once had a talk with Nick Matthew about this on the live stream in Cops.
Yeah.
And he emphasized the importance of a 2-point difference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For him as a professional, 2 points of a difference is
It's yeah.
very important.
After 5. Links. On links. Links. Links.
Third time lucky. It's not looking good. What do you
No.
think? It looks like Frank's gonna die.
Well, Frank is not making this anymore. He had quite a good first half of the game. And I like him, so
Hand out.
I think he earns one game. He played pretty well the first game. He had some unlucky calls by the ref.
Yeah, the first game was the one.
And well, it changes a lot when Frank doesn't win a game, because he was the one who was predicted to win a game here by our Squash Levels AI tool out. And then they might end dead last on the. They might end dead last in the league. Yeah, Almere also has a very tough. Oh, that's sniping.
Yeah, it's a shame Sean is at the Irish Open because I would like to see him play Omar.
I would as well, because especially Omar trains him, right?
Yeah.
Sean is still a professional, right? He's like
still a professional, yeah. Good player, very good player. He's in terms of the people who actually live in Amsterdam, he's probably the best player who lives in Amsterdam.
No lad.
oh, this was tough. Well, we're signing off for now. Signing on off to Rich King, and then we will be right back with the second match between Omar Mequid and Roshan Bharos. See you later.
See ya.
Great start for Frans Otten for the first match of the evening. Big round of applause to both the players for the display they put on. Commiserations, Frank. I always know it's difficult to have this kind of discussion after playing, but I'd love to get your insights. How was it today for you, and what was the experience on court?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody who came to watch tonight. Friends and family. I'm really happy that they could see me for once in the Eredivisie at this venue. So that was exciting.
Yeah, well, you battled well. I know you're always juggling, studying and playing also and these kind of things, but you're still able to perform at a good level. So thanks for entertaining us all here, and I'll leave you to take some rest, all right? Round of applause to Frank Goossens! Okay, Stan. What a fantastic way to end your first Eredivisie season. How was that in front of the crowd and everything today for you?
Yeah, great. Thanks, everyone. No, I first want to thank Frank. I always admire how he can combine his schoolwork with playing squash at a high level. Yeah, that's worthy of applause. Yeah, definitely. He always used to beat me when I was younger in TMG tournaments and whatever, and I looked up to him, and yeah, I'm happy I got the win today. So.
Well, you did a great job. I mean, it's been fantastic having you on the team this year, and I know it was there's a lot to have taken in and learned. And what are some of the biggest things that you've taken from this season and playing for Frans Otten?
Well, that it comes sometimes with a bit of pressure that I'm not usually get with top division or whatever. But I really like the enthusiastic crowd always, and yeah, I gained a lot of experience this season, and I can take that with many seasons ahead. So thanks you, Rich. Thanks everyone from Frans Otten, and I hope to see you guys next season.
Yeah, well, for sure, Stan, we've really valued having you on the team. We knew that it was your first year in. You've done fantastically well and all the pressure, and you're only going to get stronger from here. So, big appreciation to you. A round of applause for Stan now, everybody. Now, we will have the lottery and the game prize here. The person who's going to help me carry the stuff on the court has disappeared. Andres, would you mind carrying that bin onto the court here? So, in true style of these evenings, we always put a possibility for the winner to win some prizes. We're going to place it just at the front here. Thanks very much, buddy. Okay, so, first of all, we will draw out the lucky 2 winners. We're going to have a little contest. So first of all, let's find out who the 2 numbers are. Everyone who's got their lottery ticket ready. Maybe Andres, you want to take one from there? $119. Who's 119? Come on down. Come on down. Yeah. Big round of applause to Lady here, please. And for the second number. Lucky number 116. 116. Who is it? Who do we have? Who's 116? No way! Scotty! Right, Tess, can we borrow your racket? Hey, sir? Yeah. Okay, so, firstly, who do we have here? What's your name? Luis. Round of applause for Luis, everybody! And who do we have here?
I'm Scott.
So, as there's a slight disadvantage, because this guy happens to be on the team, he has to play with his left hand. Scotty, you're using your left hand. Right, what do you guys have here? You have 2 boxes of squash balls each. Scott, take this one. Luis, you'll be taking this one. There is 30 squash balls in each box and a special bonus ball. Ooh. Each ball in the bin counts as 1 point. If your bonus ball goes in the bin, you get 10 points. Now, we have a €120 squash racket from Dunlop here. We have a squash bag and a bottle of bubbly. Now, both of these people will get a reward today because this is pretty daunting. So, let's see how it goes. It's 1 minute, 1 ball at a time. Can we put a slow clap together, please, everybody? Okay, so, 1 more time. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. In the bucket, everyone. In the bucket. Oh, oh, close. Good effort. Oh, he's missed the bonus ball. Oh, there's 1 in there for Scott. Come on, Louisa, you can do it. I know you can. Scott is getting closer. Oh, Vanna. Here we go, here we go. I'm lucky you have not been hired to play with your left hand, Scott. Come on, Louisa. Oh, 2-0.
Okay, welcome back everybody for
Here
this
we
whole
go. Halfway
show.
through. So it's currently 2 to Scott.
So Luis and Scott are
3-0.
on the court and they have 30 chances to hit a ball in the big can.
I must say, I love Scott's.
3-1. It's getting
Sorry,
tense.
people at home.
Left.
That's Rich. Rich screaming loud.
Yeah, there's sometimes it happens. A bug in the system.
Luis has got 10 balls left. Scotty, how many balls have you got left?
It's an open
Scott's
racket
only down
face
to
from
3
Scott.
balls.
Very
He's using up
nice.
so
Even plays
quickly.
on the left hand. A little bit robotic.
How many have you got left? Last one for Scotty. Luis has got plenty here. Here we go. The pressure's now on. Take your time. How many balls left? You got 3 balls. 3 balls.
Lisa. Come on.
Oh, last 2. Take your time.
So I think Scott is taking home.
Oh, okay. Round of applause for Scott and Louisa.
Well, we will be right back.
Come to the front, guys.
And Scott beat Louisa. See you later.
In true fair style, Louisa, you can have first pick of the prizes. You can have a sparkling bottle of bubbles, 1 squash racket, or the squash bag. What would you like to choose? Everyone gets a prize in this. Yeah, come on. It's scary enough standing on court and having to do it. What would you Kiza? What's the best prize? Well, it depends if he likes Dunlop rackets, but that's a pretty good prize. Yeah? Would you like that one? Okay, Louisa. Round of applause for Louisa! Congratulations! Scotty. And if anyone doesn't know, Scott's been dating recently, so at least he's got something he can press them with now. Round of applause for Scott and Louisa! Thank you. Whilst I clear up the court and get it ready for the next match, feel free to grab yourself a beer and come and join us for the second game. Thank you very much, everyone.
took the ball.
Okay, welcome back everybody to the Frans Otten Stadium. We are up for the second matchup between our
David and Goliath.
Well, Peter, I did not even introduce you yet. With me in the booth, a familiar face for me and a familiar voice for you, Peter van Us. Welcome, Peter. Happy to have your experience again in the booth.
Happy to be back. Last match of the season. Matchup of the season, I would say.
It's indeed the last, and well, we have 3 points, and we have a matchup between our club Happy Egyptian Omar Mequid and Roshan Bharos, who was actually at one point quite high on the world ranking and has a Dutch nationality.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But hasn't been playing a lot recently. I think he was. Didn't he move to Germany?
He lives in Germany, but I think he retired. But I don't know if I never double checked that.
Because he was always, of course, well known for his stamina and his retrieval abilities. So that could cause a problem. But I have a feeling that it all depends, of course, on how fit Roshan is, because we know our Egyptian Pharaoh is uber fit.
Yeah, he's also
running up and down the pyramids.
Competition crossfitter. Both players have never played each other, so we have to ask Squash Levels, and Squash Levels predicts a 3-love win to Omar Mequid.
I have a feeling now as well.
So that would be nice for Frans Otten, because if Omar wins this match, we will have won the full match. And that means, we will be in the Premier League next year as well.
Yeah, we would be anyway, right? Because
I think
unfortunately, Squash City will.
It's a difference. Squash City is stopping.
Yeah. It's a shame.
But if they are just stopping, then the seat comes available.
Okay.
And then you can register, and then all the other teams have to say, we approve of it.
Okay, so in the end, it's still then if you then last in the league, you relegate.
If they relegate, then the first one or the second one of the top division.
Who won that? Wasn't that Almere?
Yeah, Almere won the top division, so they cannot relegate. So big chance they will end last tonight, and then
they'll be back.
They'll be back as well, but they will. Then Utrecht, who also wants to be part of the Eredivisie, and I think they should be part of it, but that's just my opinion. But they will have to, apply for playing. And Almere has a pretty tough one tonight, because they received Paul Cole. Can you imagine Paul Cole going to Almere, playing a league match?
Yeah.
It's quite nice. It's quite a compliment to Tony. Hard-working guy in squash. Okay, we give you the former world #1 on the... That's nice.
He's been playing pretty well, actually. Although, I must say, against Elias on British, he was a little bit flat. So let's hope that these two here are not flat and are good form, show some nice squash. I have a feeling that Omar will will make Roshan run around a little bit. Well, let's see, who knows. I think Omar has been training, Roshan has been training a little bit with LJ.
And there was this tournament in, Westfleet or something. And then indeed, it was actually quite funny, because he was supposed to play Omar, but Omar pulled out sick, and nobody told him. And I knew Omar was sick, because Omar, it was like the place 3-4 final or something. So, and I was there as a spectator, and Omar asked me, "Can you bring me my money, my tournament winnings?"
So I said, sure. So I already knew Omar was not coming, and then Roshan was coming in, and then LJ was coming in, and I was having a little chat with them and said, you know Omar's not coming, right? And they didn't, so LJ left. I don't know how they did that payment-wise, because LJ had to get there as well. But it's quite a funny situation, actually. Anyway, back to the match. We have a guy of 1 meters 95 centimeters, weighing a solid at least 100 kilo, not fat, all muscle. And he's playing Roshan, who is like 1 meter 65 centimeters, weighing a solid 70 kilos, all muscle. But
I think Roshan is a little bit lighter than 70, I would say. Super fit.
I hope he's fit. Yeah, I don't follow him that much, but I hope Roshan's fit.
Yeah, I think he's not playing that much, well, not much anymore, and that of course that wreaks havoc on your fitness, especially on this level. So
yeah, and he needed the fitness for his game.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I hope that ever since he's been training with LJ, that he's been using the front of the court a little bit more, because that's what he didn't do a lot. He was more retriever and bringing back. So hopefully, well, let's see what he does.
And we're off.
Ooh. There were some hairs shaven from Omar's legs.
Yes, that.
Yeah, this is the moments I'm talking about. This is going to be like a pretty unfair.
Imagine the other way around.
Yeah, it's brutal. I mean, I'm like 88 kilos and 1 meter 86, and Omar squashes me like a bug to the wall.
No leg. You have to go around. One love.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of those issues.
I think so.
Omar is huge, so it's going to be difficult for Roshan to get around. Let's see. Oh, I love that touch though. That was very nice. Very nice, Rob. Soft hands from Roshan. Now, when he was playing LJ or Pedro, he didn't really go to the front a lot.
No, true.
So let's hope that he does that now.
I was just
play
saying.
Freely.
I was just saying. I saw him play at Discord. I saw him play Martin Švek from the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
And he killed him the first 2 games. It was like 2-love, and then Roshan was unable to change his game.
Ball is up. Now the ball is up. Oh, and now it's down. There you go. Smart.
Anyway, he was not able to change the game. It was only length. It was only to the back.
Yeah.
And there was in his disadvantage eventually.
Yeah, he lost 3-2. I don't know.
3-1.
Oh, good serve. Oh, very good retrieval.
Yeah, Roshan is surprisingly tall at some moments. He seems to be surprisingly tall, seeing the balls he gets.
The thing is, of course, the ball's in the back. When he's of course a little bit smaller in length, height disadvantage, but he can probably get there better than any other player, especially when you grip your racket higher up. But that was a great retrieval.
Oh, that was very sweet. Very nice body movement in use of Omar Mequid. Oh, and by the way, just for everybody watching, tomorrow during breakfast you can also look at the other matches, and one of the fixtures involves Joel Macon against Peter Creed, which is quite entertaining. And one other is James Wilstrup
that's the one I would love
against
to see.
Simon Rosner.
Funny thing is the squash bond put that 3-2 to Rosner.
Squash levels, you mean?
Oh, that's the squash bond.
Oh yeah, well
put it on there.
Yeah, they have these predictions. For everybody looking, it's called a voorbeschouwing, and I do not know how to translate it. Oh, Rosner is up. 11-5, 11-8.
Oh wow. Seeing how
Normal knowledge. No, I want to go get it. I want to go get it.
There you
Omar,
go.
you're backing into his line. He's trying to get through. Yes, you are.
Where is the line?
No, he had a line to that ball and he backed into him. Yes, lag. Next time I will give a no lag.
Yeah, exactly. I want to
Next time, not a no lag. Excuse, you will get a stroke.
Oh, this is pretty funny.
You have to give him a clear line to the ball. You're walking into his line. Yes, leg 4-2 from the left.
Oh, and
that's the problem. But being a big guy.
in the match of Almere between Meer squash, Guido Lindner beat Jalmar Mols 3-love. So Almere, who's 4 points behind of the number 9 and the number 8, they just gained 3.
So unforced error by Omar. Yeah, it's good squash. Very well built up. It was a good counter draw by Roshan, but
I'm truly amazed about the reach of Roshan. He seems so tall.
True.
Like very long arms.
Yeah, true.
Little unforced error there.
4-5.
Tried to get in front of Roshan. It worked, but it was a good choice, but unfortunately in the tin. And Roshan is back into contention. 4-5. That's a good shot. That's a good shot. Good deception.
Now 6-4.
Acting as if he was going to do a cross court, straighten it.
Yeah, and I noticed that Omar does a lot of deception with spin, like with a good top spin. It looks like a cross, but it isn't.
Stroke 2. For City.
Stop giving easy decisions.
And out 5-6.
It's yeah, the ball was still in the air. Omar did everything to get out of the way. Oh.
6-all.
I would have loved to see that one in a replay to see whether it really was a stroke. But
6-all.
there you go, 6-all.
Down.
Just down there, 7-6.
Roshan still has to make a lot of extra meters around Omar.
Yeah, but he stays close, and I think that's quite uncomfortable for Mequid. By the way, do you know that Mequid is not even his last name?
I thought it was that he had another second name.
Yeah, Omar Abdel Mequid.
Yeah, Abdel, but
That's how he's known. But that's like that's his father and his grandpa, some sort of maybe
That's how it works.
Egyptian or Muslim
It's Egyptian.
tradition. But his real last name, his family name, is Asbawi. But that's not common.
yeah, you can see that Roshan is not
Stroke 2.
playing that well,
And out.
a little bit of that much anymore. He's not as quick as he used to be. He used to be lighter on his feet. It almost feels to me like Omar is quicker on his feet than Roshan right now.
Yeah, well, he has some power in those legs.
Stroke to Frans Otten.
That's a shame.
9-7.
Omar's clearly not happy.
Yeah, I think the game is a little bit more close than he would have hoped.
I still think he's doing the right thing. Making Roshan work. There you go. There you go. So I don't see. I wouldn't even change anything from
Both sides.
well, Roshan definitely needs to change something from Omar. He's doing the right things.
Yeah, I just slowly kill him. Hey, we'll be right back. And we are back again.
See what I mean? How quick?
Yes, lad. Play on, please. No discussions. Play on.
For me, is one player wanted to get out, the other player wanted to get in that one.
Would you have given a let or a stroke? Would you have given a let or a stroke?
For me, it was just traffic.
Okay.
I would have given a let. It's difficult, you know. You can say both things. You can say stroke because Roshan was sort of just the same. Roshan gets out.
You go for the player. You just went for the player.
And that's you know that's what I say now a lot as well on the PSA. We just went to the player, but for me the line was through Roshan. Roshan tried to clear again. Traffic.
Yeah.
Just traffic. Don't try to, you know.
Out. And out.
There was a little dive there. The first
Yeah,
one.
he does it every now and again. That's the same. Right? For me, that was the same. Same as the previous one.
And what you see now is that, like every decision, is received with anger. Anger, or.
I think Roshan is now gonna look for him. And let's hope that's not going to turn into a match like that. And drop.
And now, goal.
Those balls half court, that's better, at least trying to get the ball to the back. I think that Roshan needs to... that's a great cut. Great get from Omar,
for both.
But, yeah.
3-2.
I think Roshan was a little bit lucky with the nick there. The ball dropped dead, but great shot.
That's unfortunate for Roshan. Bharos.
But it was a great shot. It was a great cross. Hit the ball at the right moment. And most of the balls right now that Roshan is playing is half court. And that's too easy for Omar. Oh, great shot.
Very nice.
Very nice. So I guess there's a little bit less pressure here for Roshan that he goes for those shots like that. Or he really started playing a lot more front court, which would be nice. I didn't like that pickup.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
I really didn't like that pickup.
But Roshan was not really complaining on the other hand.
But I would have, as a referee myself, would have said, I'm not happy with the pickup, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm going to play let.
He might have given a let if Roshan would have asked for it. You always have to take that into account. It's like, did he see it? Was he doubting?
But in this case, so this was not a. So that's my. I don't know. You know, normally sometimes you hear referees give a decision before a player even asks, or a player doesn't really ask properly. But in these cases, so if you think as a referee that the ball was either not up, or it was a double hit, or was a dubious hit, I think you can intervene. You can wait until the rally ends, and if Roshan takes the point, it's fine.
Yeah, it makes players like invest a little bit of energy more than necessary. That's true.
Good cover shot. A little bit too hard, almost. For a big guy, he's really fast. Because he knew that the shot was coming, but still.
Oops, so that's like the fourth slash fifth.
Was that floor first?
Well, almost, eh? That was it's like a couple of very sloppy mistakes by Mequid here.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Just keep it straight. Well, straight. It was a cross, of course, but I mean, no tomfoolery around about there.
So it's good when you play drop, even if the drop was a little bit overhit, that you hear your opponent's racket clinging against the ball.
Yeah.
And Roshan gave a look to Omar just now, not happy with that movement, but he just took a space for the shot. Nothing he could do. Wild.
Oh. And again, it's number 5.
Yeah, he stepped in for a reason, but then forgot to, I guess, look at the ball. I don't know. Right thing to do, but there you go. That's a great shot.
Ooh, Omar clearly not happy with himself, which is understandable. With all the Unforced errors.
That
Don't want to piss him off.
that glass almost broke. Not, it was close to breaking.
That was a
Nicely straight
very
in.
smart length there.
Very nice. Great weighted shot. Second bounce in the nick.
I think it's actually the first time this game he's on the advantage. 1 point though, but still.
Oh, this is the most important part of the game. So. Ooh. No, you don't want that. Good that he stopped. And this is the most important part of the game, to be in front and to score the points. So, see, that's way too loose.
And again
That's
the dive.
way too loose.
So we go out, we see you later. And welcome back everybody, here we are again.
So what would you have told Roshan in the
It's tough,
games?
Probably just to use all 4 corners as much as possible. I think for a guy of 1m90, it's very intensive to pick up drop shots, for instance. Can really kill him physically if he has to pick up a lot of drop shots.
Oh, that's a beautiful drop. That's a beautiful drop. Yeah, I think he would need to see if he can implement a hold more, but definitely hit better lines. Don't.
Yeah, it's tough about the lines because
that's a better line.
And what I would also say is to try and get a little bit of on Omar's nerves. Yeah, you have to do it.
I wouldn't do that. He's too big for that. But look at that. He just the ball hits the wall a little bit too early. This is too loose. So that gives Omar all the opportunities to put you under pressure. So Roshan definitely needs to hit better lines.
What you also see about Omar, which I love, is that when he has to go really deep to pick up a drop shot, his body can kind of stay straight up. So he uses a lot of leg muscle.
Yeah. He's got a good core, strong legs. That's better. Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Silly mistake.
good shot. Good
Still.
shot by Roshan though. Great
It was,
cross
but it
court
was
lob.
an easy post. He's clearly not in the
Yeah,
right,
but he knows also that he needs that post needs to be millimeters above the tin, otherwise he gives it away. Good retrieval. Again. Overstretching a little bit.
This was a
Trying
bit
to force it.
overstretched.
He wants to force it. I guess this is okay. These are also the matches that that he should be able to do that kind of stuff. Try a little bit more, but
I was like pretty vocal, pretty funny. He almost had it though.
yeah, that was interesting. Great deception again by Omar, of course. That's a good cross. So now he needs to do a little bit more with that. That was like half a meter from the wall.
Yes, left. How the heck? You are pushing the player to the ball. Yes, left.
Yeah, this is.
I would have given a no
Play
left. Sorry,
on, play
Omar.
on the
Given a
left. I
stroke,
just gave
man.
you my explanation.
He was.
He stopped he went it to the back. He stopped halfway applying the pressure, and then he still tried at least pick the ball with the
I
racket.
think
there was not. There
he
was
should have gotten a little bit more to the right. He was a little bit too much into Roshan for me. So I guess yes, that is fair.
Yes, from this from our point of view, it is.
I can understand the stroke as well. That's the problem with some of these decisions. But I'm like, that was an interesting pickup. No, can't forget that. Yeah, that was.
I must say, I would have given a let there as well. I would have given a let there as well.
It didn't bounce enough for me. I don't think that Roshan really knew anything about that ball. He just thought the ball was somewhere over there. Let's go that way. Oh, that's a great lob. Oh, a little bit too hard, but it was a good lob. Good recovery. Now you can see that Omar tries to put a lot of pressure on Roshan.
Why? I push him, left ball. I don't push him, it's a left ball.
Just a minute. Let me explain. You were steering and you were trying to get to the ball. That's all. It's a simple lap. 4-3.
I think it was a let.
I'm watching. 4-3. Just left from the right.
Yeah, I would have also given a let. But I must say, Omar is quite angry today.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw him today, and he was actually quite relaxed. So
There was no let.
No
That's
let.
a no let.
yeah, there was a
Go
line
to-
around.
Come on. Yeah, but the ball was to the
You
left.
didn't do anything. 4-5-3.
What do you want me to do?
Around the player, left
Go,
side.
go to the left. The ball was on the left.
Show there's interference.
There was no interference to
Could have
me.
gone round
No.
him and played that ball.
I hope that Roshan will look at this and then later also see, oh yeah, actually should have more to gone to the left.
Play on, please. 5-3. I just gave you my explanation. Carry on.
Talking to each other.
Oh, that's
Sometimes you would love to hear what they're saying. In some cases you don't, because I've also heard of cases of players being pretty nasty to each other.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
like swearing to each other.
Yeah. I can't utter these words on the...
No, don't.
I won't, don't worry.
But I will see you later at the bar, and then we can discuss this.
I was actually there at the match where the referee knew that this was happening, and reprimanded the player.
Oh wow.
And told them, I'm not going to say, told them to refrain from that, and next time it will be a problem.
7-3.
Oh, this is actually, by the way, good. The crowd is now interfering, giving Omar some yallas and some cheers. Oh, no, Roshan. It was too high, it was too tight, it was too easy.
The ball was tight.
Ball was very tight.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I would have given him a let because he was there, but he couldn't cross it really. But it's
Couldn't do
like
anything.
he could have probably played it, whiffed it. That's
Whiffed.
and that could have hit Omar maybe. But,
Play left.
Nee. Echt. Wat de hel. Echt.
wow.
Nee. Gewoon echt.
It affected your shot, it did prevent you.
Backswing.
It did not prevent your shot. It just affected your shot. Yes, left.
Yeah, the ref has become a factor here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Of course, it was a different match at Squash City. Maybe that's a little bit of a reason that Omar is also did that fired up.
Yeah, I heard that Bond director Tom Lucas, who was also playing last one, he was really cheating. Really cheating in the first match. He played me and he beat me.
Oh.
No, it was fair and square.
That shot was way too loose. That is better. That's what he needs to play. Good line again. Stroke. There you go. That was not ugly, actually. It was very well built up. But that's a little bit mind games that...
I do like it when the players get a little bit chatty with each other. It's quite... something happens. It's like... It's not very nice per se, but it's spectacular.
I rather see...
Emotion. You want to see the emotion?
Yeah, I'd rather see players excel with the squash. And then... Oh, that's a very nice shot. Great lift. See, that's a way better line. And Omar is now actually hitting with a purpose, not too hard.
Ooh, that's a beautiful drop.
See, it was too loose. But he's trying not to overhit the ball. But I'd rather see, for instance, that match will stop against Al-Shabagi. That Wilson was pushing Shabagi, and it was a brilliant match to see.
That was with the skidding, the skid ball.
Oh, I don't know.
And out. 10-5, match ball.
No, that was beautiful because, like, Wilstrop said to the ref and to Shabagi, was it skidding? And then presumably Shabagi did some sweat on the ball.
Yeah, on the serve. Yes, I remember that. That was a little bit naughty. But it was a great match. I'd rather see that because they were not chatty. They were actually complimenting each other.
Yeah, but there's great respect between those two, I think. Both former world number one. Both English nowadays.
Sometimes it's nice. Sometimes you're like, okay, let's get something done. But this case to me is a little bit too much, unfortunately. Great hold,
but a great reaction by Roshan Bharos as well.
Yeah, I think the referee should have called that as well.
And by the way, there's a little chance that we will go out of this broadcast very abruptly after the match. Oh, he did it! He did the Omar Mequid both special.
Well done, Omar.
Okay, so Rich Kings come on court right now. Peter, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And we will see everybody later for the third match.
Yes.
And right now, Rich King is
another win for Frans Otten there, but first of all,
taking over my word. See you later.
Entertainment. Roshan, tough game today, but we know each other quite well. It's nice to see you still performing at a good level, even though you're slowly off the tour. How is it playing on this court? You're very familiar with it, and what was the experiences today for yourself?
You know, I really like the fact that there's a huge crowd behind it. I really dislike the court. It's nothing to do with you guys, it's just the court. I really had to learn to play on it, and I'm still learning.
What is it in particular you find difficult about this court? Because obviously it's a love-hate relationship for some players.
It's just the feeling I get back with the front and back wall, and I don't know why, but always on this glass court I tend to really scrape my racket against the wall. I don't know if it's there's a particular kind of glue on it, but...
Yeah, we sabotaged it today in particular, just for you.
Yeah, no, I think Omar played really good squash. It's just the question, can you move him off the tee? And today I couldn't enough. And it was a bit scrappy at times. And, you know, then he's by far the better player.
Well, I mean, you gave yourself a great performance, a couple of fantastic dives, and showed your athleticism still. Congratulations for the performance. Round of applause to Roshan Bharos! Mr. Mequid, starting to become MVP in our team. Yeah, how was it today on court in front of the crowd again?
Yeah, it was a scrappy match, but sometimes you need to win ugly, and I think that's the difference between more experienced players and players who are not that experienced, but yeah, it's fine.
How did you manage to settle yourself in the match? Because obviously there was difficult in finding your own balance, but you came through in the end. What was the main reason?
Yeah, it's just a fine balance between wanting to entertain the crowd, so going a bit too flashy instead of just playing simple. So yeah, that's the thing for me.
Well, I mean, you've entertained the crowd all season. How has it been playing in front of all the crowd in Frans Otten, and how's your experience been for us this year?
Oh, I love it. I get so much energy from everyone here, so thank you for the support the entire season. I'm looking forward to playing next season. It's a shame Squash City is not playing, because I would have loved to kick their ass home. But yeah, there's always some other event that I'm going to be able to do it, so yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been fantastic having you on the team. I mean, you've given a great extra addition to us. You've got us loads of points. So what do you think our ambitions should be for next season?
Oh, we're going to fucking win it, for sure.
Round of applause to Omar Mequid, everybody! Okay, so now you have a few minutes. We'll be doing a little bit of a prize giving. I have some personal gifts I want to give to people, and we also want to welcome on Chanel and have a speech about the ladies team as well. So grab a drink, give me 1 second, and we'll get everything together. Vargas and Victoria. But I just wanted to give them a stage because they've done great this year. And Chanel, how are you? Like to the lovely crowd here tonight.
Yeah, it's been an excellent first season. Obviously, there's a lot of people to thank for making it possible. I remember Rich and I having the conversation just over a year ago about wanting to have an Eredivisie team here, and getting the support to have both a men's and a women's team was fundamental, and Frans Otten stood behind us every step of the way. So just a massive, massive shout out to the Koopman family, the Frans Otten family, everyone, thank you so much. Obviously, we came into, those who know me, I'm highly competitive, and everything that I sort of do, I want to be the best in, and certainly our goal was to win the league. We did win the first half of the season, so sort of... but then went on, had a couple of really tough matches after that. Some players not available to play in those lineups. But then we did end up placing third with just 2 points behind Utrecht, and having beaten them in the regular season, and a couple points behind Victoria, who we also did end up beating. So it was a really successful season. Obviously have to thank everyone that was involved in the team. A lot of them were my friends and did me a massive favor to be playing. Obviously having Victoria as our local golden girl helped us out big time, just with being local and playing. So a massive round of applause to Victoria. And then to our sponsors, everyone that made it possible and everyone that's continued to give, thank you so much for making it possible for us to do this, for putting the women's game up on the big stage as well, being able to bring sort of world-class players to Frans Otten and making it possible for all of you to see it and witness it as well. We couldn't have done it without you. So thank you for your time, your money, and for everything. And let's win the season next year.
So, Chanel and Victoria, I have some gifts for you. These are personal things from me for the team. So if you'd like to accept this lovely bouquet of flowers. And Chanel, I do get the hint that you don't drink alcohol anymore. So I have a rosé bubbly, alcohol-free for you to match your pink energy. But I think just the last thing, what are the ambitions for next season then, Chanel?
Yeah, I mean, it's very important for us to have a solid team right from the bottom up to all the way to the top. So getting a few more Dutch players will be key for us. And then, of course, the goal is always to win. So taking home the championship will be next year's goal.
Good. Well, thank you very much. A big round of applause to the women's team. Chanel Rasmus, Victoria. Thank you very much, Victoria. So, I also have a couple of personal gifts to people. So, for some people that don't know, there's a certain way of being able to get promoted into the Eredivisie, and for the men's team, this was the only way it was able to be made possible. Now, there was one guy that led the team fantastically, which I happened to play part of, and for that, I'm truly grateful for his leadership. He's also helped me translate my rusty English-Dutch writing into a presentable Dutch script for the online Eredivisie. And he doesn't have a clue about this. So can everyone put a round of applause to Daniel Lagervaart? Now, he tells me on a regular basis that he plays like this guy. So Daniel, for you, we have our number one's kit, Marwan El Shabagi, and it fits your size. It is a large. This is for you, and it comes with the fitted sweatpants. A round of applause to Daniel Lagervaart. I have been told that also maybe you might play slightly like him as well. But is there anything you wanted to say about this year, Daniel?
I really enjoyed it, and I think we can achieve great things here. If we just, if everybody keeps doing the things they do best. And that's for you guys to keep on cheering us on. It's for Sander to do his thing with revolutionizing the whole live stream bit. Hello, Ash. And also for the people of Frans Otten to cooperate with us and giving us every space we need. So, no.
It's really...
Oh, sorry. When it's about you, then of course there's extra space to talk. I understand, but I think Frans Otten can also be very blessed with a guy like you expanding his training school and coaching school and really giving Frans Otten like a good name internationally.
Well, thank you very much. I think we have a great team, right? Cheers, buddy. 1 second. Round of applause, Daniel Akvaart. Truly very inspirational. Now, the final thing, for those of you that don't know, this is another little gift from myself. Some of the efforts to even make Eredivisie possible was not only about the financial, but there's a lot of people that give a lot of time to help raise the sport to a professional level. And one of the big things is the stream team up at the top. I mean, Sander and his team have done a great job. For when you can't make it to the actual live games, you can still watch high quality footage, the best in the Netherlands. And that's also been done on many cases in a voluntary basis. So what I'd like to do is, if team leader Sander van Brakel, you can come down here and receive a prize for your team. Here he is, slowly coming in. So Sander, I massively appreciate your efforts. In here is a €125 voucher for your team to go eat at Nia Pizzeria on the Wilderdijkstraat. So thank you very much, I really appreciate it. Is there anything you'd like to say as a club representative?
Yeah, of course, I have something to say. Well, first of all, I would like to thank you for bringing all this here on a level that's higher than we had it before. Not only on the high level of players, but also coaching and kids. Women's has been growing a lot since you were here. So I think I, and especially the club, is very thankful for that. Next to that, I think we have a good synergy between like the live streaming, the organization here, and I think that's very nice that we can have the combination of a live show, because I think we do it very well next to like a live streaming show. Also, I think it's bigger here than anywhere else so far for the Eredivisie. So, for me, one big applause for Rich King and Rich King Coaching. And also, on a personal note, I would like to thank my team, and I would like to call them out. I will start with the guest commentators who have been commentating a lot this season. And we all transitioned to English because of the international viewer base. So we have Scott, Andres, Peter van Nus, who we had tonight, Chanel Erasmus, Koen, since the last two matches, very welcome there. Juliette Permetier was a guest. Also Rutger Jan from Apeldoorn was a guest. And of course, our, the team that's always here. First of all is Priscilla Roos on the director part. And they're very, the one you never see in here, but it's very important to me, is Niels de Vos. Nobody knows him by that name, but De Fox! And also Laurie van Daal, my wife, who is also does design and understanding. And my best partner here, Daniel Lagewaard, the main commentator, main commenting. Thank you for everything this year and the next years. And I hope we can continue this on a regular basis in the future. Thank you, Rich.
Thank you very much, Sander. Thank you. And the bottle. Yeah. So the final thing, because I know we want to be entertained by the last match. I have totted up points average to see who is our MVP of the year. But it's also a little side joke because this guy needs to be slightly more in touch with his feminine side. But I will say, the biggest points winner for our team this year, and the MVP for the men is Omar Abdel Mequid. Come on, buddy. Now, I think these will suit your feminine side just right. And here's a fantastic bottle of bubbles. Thank you for your efforts. Cheers, mate. All the best. Thank you very much, guys. So we will get the players ready for the last match. I can say that we have secured Eredivisie for next season. That's not... Big round of applause for that. That's exciting. But let's see if we can go out in style and finish on a high. I'm really excited to announce Andres Vargas and Tom Lucas.
and the Vargas for Frans Otten to receive. It's the 5 games. Level.
And welcome back, everybody, to the last Frans Otten match of this season, 2022-2023. And I'm reunited with my dream team buddy, Sander van den Brekel. Van den Brakel.
Dankjewel,
Sander, welcome.
Dankjewel, Daan. We zijn weer terug hoe we begonnen zijn, hè?
Are we going Dutch or English?
Yeah, just 1 second. I have to adapt. But you're totally right.
No, we are back where it started, and I could not wish for a better last match of the season than joining it with you in the commentary box.
Yeah, and I think actually this is an interesting one. Tom Lucas against Andres Vargas.
Well, I think I've seen them play once, but then Andres was playing in the top division and pre-corona, so that's like 3 years ago, and he really kicked Tom's ass.
Okay.
And it was 11-3, 11-4, 11-2.
Well, let's see how this plays out then.
It's two funny, very contradictory styles. I mean, I know Tom as a very straight player.
It's going to be an OLED.
And Andres is like he goes everywhere.
He's agile, isn't he?
He's very agile, but his choice of shot is weird. It's everything but normal.
Yeah.
Which makes it quite an interesting matchup.
American style.
Yeah, it's very American. Even a little bit Colombian. I mean, Andres was on the Colombian team.
Is there a Colombian style, of course?
I think so.
You just called it out.
Yeah, well, I know Andres. Andres is Colombian. He has a weird style, Colombian style. And already 3-love and... 3-1, sorry.
Daniel, we scored 6 points. So I think we're safe, right?
Oh yeah, we are very safe.
We're out of the relegation danger, I think, right?
Most certainly, because one of the competition in relegation is actually Squash City.
Yeah.
And we were 1 point in front of them, and now we are.
If we win.
If we win, winning is winning.
Yeah.
The interesting match is going to be Almere, with respect to Squash City.
Yeah, true.
Is Almere going down or is Squash City going down?
Oh yeah.
5-1.
Tom Lucas complaining that Vargas is putting his hand on his back. I haven't seen it, but I will take notice from now on. Ooh, I think it was.
This is it. Vargas plays really fast points. It took me. I mean, he beats me all the time, but it took me a really long time to adjust to the weird things he does.
Yeah.
Like all half-court balls. That's his style of playing. There's no build-up in the points. There's just going rogue there.
But there's always a kind of hold in his swing.
Yeah, and he's very fast because he comes from the mountains of Bogota.
I like that shot. It's kind of weird doing the last match of the season, isn't it? Oh!
It is a very weird feeling. We have like 4 or 5 months of no more commenting on Eredivisie games.
Yeah,
it's weird, man.
We'll have tournaments. We have the Dutch Junior Open. Probably go to England a few times.
Well, that would be very nice.
Oh! Not giving.
Stroke 2. Score City. Now 2-7.
Yeah, it was a hard one.
Oh,
now
it starts to hurt. You see.
Yeah,
it looks like he didn't give anything about it, but it's
that little point of
I'm sure it's
impact.
burning.
Stroke 2. Frans Otten.
It's a messy match so far.
Yeah, but that's Andres Vargas' playing style. He makes it messy.
Oh, you see.
And he thrives with that.
Look at that little fake. also looked like Tom Lucas is actually trying to cope with that and to do the same.
And it's very hard for him. And that's what I noticed in the first match I played like 3 years ago. But Tom is a very straight player. He likes his build-up. He likes...
Yeah.
But he can't get it in this one.
It's fast, isn't it? High tempo and...
Just making clear he could have asked for 2 strokes at rally. No, and I don't know if he's watching, but I would like to do a little shout out. Well, a big shout out, of course.
Juan.
To Juan Camilo, who's playing a tournament in the US.
Okay.
And
also one of the team members here from the
also
Frans
team
Otten
member, but
Eredivisie.
also Andres' brother. And Juan had his birthday yesterday.
Yesterday, okay.
So,
happy birthday.
So a little shout out and happy birthday.
Belated birthday. Oh, that's a rare error.
Yeah, well, it belongs to the style.
So, yeah. I think this will, if this goes on like it goes now, it will be the first big win we have, right?
Actually, yeah.
Thank you.
Fair. And it will also be Andres' first win.
All right.
In the Eredivisie.
Nice way to end the season.
Very nice way. It's really hard to read what he's going to do.
Yeah.
So it's 11-4
going out
first match. Oh, yeah.
In 2 minutes. We're back.
We are back again.
And Abdel, the referee, who's doing well, a good job. This
he's a tough job.
It's tough because with matches like Mequid against, it's not easy. Frank Goossens against Al, it's not easy. This match is quite. I think this is the easiest so far for the referee.
Yeah, but that's mainly also because Tom Lucas cannot really get a grip on Andres Vargas.
True. So far.
So far. It can still change.
Shot.
For Tom that would probably be devastating because last weekend he lost the Hutspot double championship tournament.
No.
So
One of the most important Dutch tournaments, double tournaments.
Sorry. Correction,
I was there. I was actually appointed the ref for the final. It's pretty hard. I've never done a doubles match ref situation.
How was that?
It's very weird.
Yeah. It's just, do you play strokes then? And,
well, no, you don't play strokes and you don't call lets. Players call their lets by themselves.
Why are you there?
It's just keeping score. But it's because of the switch between like two players, because you have two players. It's very hard to make the notes of that.
Yeah. Tom Lucas applying some pressure here in this rally, and I think he could have an answer. He's looking more confident, Daniel, is Tom Lucas.
Well, for now, yes.
Oh, yeah, and that's a nice shot.
Well,
and,
this is what he needs. He needs to just put it into the front, pump it into the neck every now and then, because otherwise you cannot
said
get.
than done, isn't it?
Yeah, it's easier said than done, but you have to, because Andres will otherwise be doing it before you do it.
Oh, and an error. So, like I said, it's not done yet.
No, definitely not.
Oh, good hold there. Yeah, he went the wrong way. Yeah?
You went the wrong way.
Yeah, that's exactly. I think we had the same opinion there. He moved slightly forward and then backward. So easy ask and not given by the referee.
I do know Andres as a guy who always wastes a lot of energy for little output. He can do that.
Oh, that's wild.
And that's what you have to anticipate a little bit on if you're his opponent.
Did he
spends his energy. He runs very hard, he hits very hard, and not always necessary.
You have to lengthen the rallies then.
If you just stay in rallies, if that's possible, I sometimes win a game of him.
That is a
and
good
that's
shot.
Just staying in the game, just bring everything back, be a little bit cheeky to the front of the court.
I really think Tom Lucas is looking more confident and look. Yeah, well, while I said it, he plays this shot.
Yeah, and it's also if you play, well, they played once and it was 3 years ago. But if you go on court against Andres, there's no preparation.
No.
But if you have played that first game, then your team can like guide you a little bit.
Yeah, well, I think he's doing well this game.
Yeah, he does very well. He has his answers ready.
I actually like it. We have a real match now. Oh, he got it. Oh. One shot too many for...
You know Tom Lucas does not sleep. Eh? During the day he's bond director, the federation president.
Yeah.
And at night he trains for his Eredivisie matchups. So there's little sleep in the boys.
And he played Hutspot.
And he played Hutspot.
And then you don't sleep anyways.
No, there's a lot of drinking involved as well. No, drinking water, of course, between the games.
Ooh, cheeky. I just have the feeling that Tom Lucas is just not so impressed anymore by Andres' play style. Oh, that's a very good rally.
Yeah, it was a hard-fought rally there. Luckily for Frans Otten, it goes to Vargas.
That wrist straightened backhand is just saved Vargas from this rally, but it was actually Tom Lucas who was dominant in this rally.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, then you still have to finish, otherwise the tables can turn.
By the way, who ordered fish? It's very fishy here, isn't it?
Well, no, I had a vegetarian pasta. So.
No, not you. Someone here.
And now 6-all.
You have a good nose, man.
Ooh, yeah, here we go.
7-6 to Tom Lucas. The weight of Squash City season is on his shoulders right now. If he wins a game, Tom, then Almere is down for sure.
Yeah. Oh, that's wild.
And I must say that
2 points advantage now for Tom Lucas, and I think this is an important. This is an important point. 9-6.
Yeah, it's a very
7-8.
very important point. It's 9-6. You know what time it is?
Grind time.
Grind time. Yes.
Well straightened. Oh, we got it!
Oh! Hanging on by a thread. Oh!
I like this rally. I really like this rally.
It's a really sweet pickup there in the back.
I'm not sure I like the outcome, but oh, he broke his record. Check it, check it.
Yeah, that was something. Somebody really checked it one of the past tournaments, I think.
Yeah, there was a case where someone disputed the fact that it was broken and just some like breaking the rhythm of the match, like pretending that the record was broken in the PSA. I'm not sure what the outcome was, but we'll never know.
Bad. Really applicable to this situation.
Yeah. Check it.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't take a long time to change his record, so probably. Oh, that's it.
Ooh.
I must say that
he was very quick on that
Tom
ball.
Lucas is playing very well at the moment.
Yeah, actually he is.
Oh!
Oh! A very cheeky.
Very cheeky but creative. And
very creative. Very un-Tom-like.
But very effective.
Very effective.
Oh, and it's down. And we'll be back in 2 minutes. Oh, there was a very abrupt end to the music, Daniel.
Yeah, it sometimes happens. It's weird. This is the first time we have to cooperate with a real DJ standing next to the court.
Just for the understanding of the viewers, we have to mute the commercial music the DJ plays, otherwise YouTube will block our stream. So while we were in the break, Daniel, I mentioned that I think Tom Lucas is playing very, very well. Has a very well. He answered very well on that easy loss of the first game. So I'm very curious what this will bring.
Yeah, well, I think Vargas got the assignment to keep it a little bit more normal, like with straight lengths, dropping at the right time.
Yeah,
and not too flashy and not too.
Maybe not trying to score too fast. Down, wasn't it? Yeah.
2-love.
Ooh. Stroke 2. Yeah, he kept walking into his line.
Smart weight.
Yeah. It's just a bad shot, so
yeah, that's true.
He has to clear instead of keep walking.
Tom really has to do a lot of effort to retrieve all these hocus pocus balls that Vargas is producing. And that was a clear double bounce. Very fair by Vargas. So quite an easy game for Vargas so far.
5-1.
Yeah, it's a different game again, but.
6-1.
It's quite funny. Anders is quite a small guy, so he always had to defend himself against like bigger players, stronger players. So he's very strict about double bounce. He should like watch his hand movement when his opponent makes a mistake. He's really fighting to be.
Ooh, that's a no let.
Yes, 6-1.
Pick up.
For picker was good. Yes, 6-1 from the left.
And it's going fast now for, well, either players.
Yeah, that's true. I'm kind of glad for Tom that he won one game.
He did well there.
Yeah, he has had a really good season actually. I think he won like 5 matches and lost 8 as a Dutch guy. And I mean, the Dutch are not that big on the world stage these days.
No, and he's playing a position 2, so it's yeah, it's. Ooh. Pretty flat straightened there, but Vargas so fast. Oh, Lucas getting tired.
Yeah, I think so. But
you could see it in his movement.
Intensive game for him.
Yeah, and I can imagine if it's 9-1 that you don't have any intention of winning the game anymore.
To 10 in ball.
Vargas buying himself some court time.
Oh,
nice flick.
The very
like
nice flick there. Really sent him the wrong way.
I know they're doing shot of the month, but oh, loose. Yeah, wrong
sent him
guess.
the wrong way there. 10-4. Right in time, maybe.
Who was it up?
I think it was.
Well, anyways, doesn't matter. No.
He gave it himself.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever seen him dive, actually.
No.
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm actually very sure. I want to see Tom dive though. That would be very funny. I'm going to put that on the internet as soon as he does.
It already is when he does.
That's true, but as a separate clip.
Long rally. Oh, just clipped it in there.
So 11-5.
There we are, and we'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, Daniel, I'm going to take the chances, but I'm going to play this Colombian song now in the live stream.
Oh, that's nice.
Just to make sure that
Frans Otten leads 2 games to 1.
the listeners also at home know that the DJ adapted to
Big Papi's music preference.
To Andres his music. The DJ very playing nice music, but it's a bit hard to put that in the live stream because of the rights. We'll take the chance.
Yeah, Sander, this might very well be the last game of the season for us.
It might, but we'll be back for tournaments like the Dutch Junior Open. So, yeah, I think for the Eredivisie it was our first year.
Yeah,
but
monumental year.
It's been
historical.
Well, it's been like a tense times in the end, because we could have just went in and also went out. But as it's the standings right now, will be a pretty good place. So, being a puppy, we might as well be proud of that.
It's always harsh when the stroke is given against you.
Yeah. But I also think we learned a lot during the season, and I'm not talking about live streaming, but I'm talking about like the whole organization and like the lineups, and you know, a lot of clubs already had this going on for years and years, so they're used to all the things that come with it. Getting the money.
You are a little bit more invested in that because you are like the competition leader here as well.
Yeah, but also because you know, you have to get the money.
The money is always important,
and it's not easy. But making a big event out of it really helps.
Yeah, it was nice today. You have a DJ. And I heard that they're going to change the lighting above the center court so that we can also do a disco.
Yeah, now you spoiled the surprise a bit, maybe for next season.
Oh, well, everybody forget what I just said.
No, but that will be awesome that we can use the same lighting for a little bit of show.
Baby steps, Sander, baby steps.
Oh, it's going to be a stroke.
Luckily, he asked before the ball bounced on the foot. Yeah, for Tom, it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, he's still fighting though. He's in a fighting mood. Ooh, that's lucky. No. I know you could get it, but then go and get it.
Minimum interference. That's why I asked for that. Minimum interference.
I think he wrapped himself a bit around there, but it's always different when you see it in the replay, which we don't do. So. Ooh, just down. Good choice of shot, but 2-point lead here to close it out. But seeing Tom Lucas excel in that second game, I'm not.
Sometimes you just have to give everything in one game, so you at least get a point. Don't walk away here with a evening bagel.
I don't see him like being at the end of his breath yet. So still fighting, still.
No, it's more that the third game gave that impression a little bit because it was also a big one.
True, a bit of a rest maybe after that.
Could be
big push. Shot.
Oh,
you could see that being a winner. And he's back again in a 1-point reach. Oh, 3-5, sorry. 2-point reach. Referee very fast. Scoring on the iPad. Nice angle there on the backhand.
Oh.
4-5.
I see a fighting spirit.
I see confidence, and I like it.
I did not see it.
Confident bouncing, Daniel.
I did not see that fighting spirit in him when he was beating me 3-love. It says a lot about me.
Trying to hold. What is going to be? Yeah, I think it's a good decision.
Yeah, it was. Don't forget that.
Daniel, I'll see Tom Lucas really confident again.
Yeah,
and I actually would like this to go to 5.
Well, it would be a good season ender for us as well, as long as Vargas manages to win. But
tight shot there.
Sometimes Vargas wants to surprise his opponent a little bit too much.
You could go through.
I think it could have been a stroke.
Yeah.
4-5. He was moving out. He was giving you space. He was giving you the space to go there. It's like 4-5.
He was fairly early on that ball. It could have been a stroke, but I think Vargas got a bit lucky there.
Good cross there, died in the back of the court. You know that in Colombia they have a special mountain ball.
They
It's
do.
like the air
Because
is
of the
so
pressure,
thin
yeah?
that they have a special ball because even a double yellow dot will bounce too much.
Oh.
I thought I'd share it.
Yeah, that's nice. Do they have 3 dots on it or?
I don't know. I think it's orange.
Ooh, it's
dot.
high. Ooh, it's high.
7-4.
3-point lead now for Andres Vargas to close it out in 3-1. Close it out in 4 actually. Ooh, a wild return there from Lucas, and
I hope that was.
I
not a
doubt
match.
he still has a belief in this match now, but
8-4. Just like you're looking for him.
No.
Yes, you were.
I think
They are
Lucas was
8-4,
actually
just
looking
like.
for Vargas there.
yeah.
This time, if it's my shot, I decide when I want to hit it.
You were looking for him. Fishing there. 8-4. Play from the right.
I like that.
Still a big fight here, Daniel. Oh, why?
Yes, lad.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, lad.
I think he should have played it. Actually.
It was like a smart try for a stroke, but therefore too obvious. So I would have given
There
that
was
as well.
sufficient room. It's a safety lane.
I think so too.
8-4 from the right. Play on.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to take a stroke.
Yeah, but he was
which
late.
was very, and that's why you should give a lead, because it was too obvious. I think.
I think it's a good decision, anyways.
Yeah, it was a very good decision.
Oh, big push there.
Tom's still in it. 5-8.
Yeah, he's pushing himself. I like that one. Oh, that's loose. Oh, that's also loose.
Oh, that was a very good decision there.
Loose ball after loose ball, and Tom Lucas is the one who takes advantage of it. And now it's 6-8, getting more tense.
Yeah.
Oh, again a loose ball from Andres. Oh, that's a stroke. Yeah. No, it's a clear stroke.
Yeah, it's a clear stroke.
Ball right through the middle.
Straight through
Oh
the
yeah,
middle, what
well,
you want.
I'm repeating the ref, but we said it at the same time.
Played it in the middle.
It's a ridiculous
Now,
decision.
9.
And we have a court mic.
We have a court mic. I don't think that was a ridiculous decision. Ball
but-
through the middle.
But I think the mic kind of emphasized the word ridiculous, which was quite funny.
Andres also stipulating it was right through the middle. And I think that's what it was.
Yeah, Andres really can get under your skin, like with explaining how he is right in the instances that he is actually right.
How he thinks is right.
Yeah, well, the ref already gave him. Like,
yeah, so you don't have to prove your.
No, exactly,
anymore.
but it's easy. But then he starts explaining as well. That's very irritating.
Loose ball. Oh, was it up? Oh, it's going to be a safety lead.
That's the right decision. We don't want to hurt each other. We don't want to hurt any more people today.
No.
Anders already took one.
He didn't blink an eye though.
These are the hardest points for Andres, because Andres really wants to make points. And Tom will, at this point, be more defensive than in the rest of the match. Stretch it out.
Oh, the lads.
Where's the line to the ball, Ash?
I counted the ball bereiken. 9-6 from the right.
I like this animated play now, but I don't like being at 9-6 for 3 points.
No. I'm actually thinking of a new rule.
Maximum 3 lads in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's going to be a stroke. It's a loose ball, and it's unfortunate in the front wall nick. So, yeah, Daniel.
Doesn't look good, Sander. I guess I will see you in September.
Yeah,
October,
we're going to say. I think we're going to say goodbye.
We're going to go to the beach
and
for a long time.
Going to be back next season, but for Eredivisie, and then we'll be back at the Dutch Junior Open.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Well, Rich King will now do the post-match interviews, and until then we will say goodbye to you all.
Thanks for watching the whole year.
Fantastic battle.
And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Thank you for listening, and see you next season.
See you next season. Goodbye.
Tom, I know how it is in your role, sometimes leading things, organising, and then you're coming in here playing. Obviously, the time that you get to do that is more limited than, say, before, but that's because you're contributing massively to the squash in Netherlands, so thank you very much for that. But how was it today against Andres? I don't know if you've played him before, but there's a contrast of styles.
There's a big contrast, I think. I played him in the top division, I think, in Corona times, so I think it's about 2 years ago. I lost 3-0, so in that matter it's a step up. But I hope to get a little bit more out of the game today. But as you said, it's not my main focus on the court. I use a lot of time off court working, and I feel this season it's quite hard to work like 40 hours plus and still be able to keep pushing on court. But I did my best today.
Yeah, I think your energy was in a good place, and I'm sure in a minute when I speak to Andres, you'll definitely agree that you pushed him. But also, I'd just like to hear your views on, obviously, squash, Eredivisie this season, being the director, and the plans you have going forwards, and how you think the spectacle has been so far.
It's the first season we have 10 teams in the league. I think it's a great advantage to see so many clubs pushing forward to make top squash available in the Netherlands. For all the squash fans to see the absolute best just at your own club, I think is very unique, and also great to have Frans Otten in the league. I think one of the best clubs in the world, especially with this venue. It deserves to be at the highest stage.
That's very kind you said that, but well played today, Tom. Round of applause to Tom Lucas. Vargas, fantastic performance there. We haven't had you entertain us on this court enough this season, but hopefully next season it's going to be even more. But how did you push through there today, and what was the match like for you?
Yeah, it was a tough one. You saw as the match went on, the testosterone levels started going up, and but yeah, all credit to Tom. He's doing a great job on and off the court. But of course, when you start losing your hairs and the age starts creeping up, then you gotta take some tricks out of the toolkit. And yeah, they worked today, so I'm happy with the win.
Oh, you did a fantastic job, and even if there's this period, you're definitely not slowing down. You're flying around that court really quickly. Is the style of play that you play with the flicks and the holds something you developed just generally, or is that where did that stem from?
Yeah, that's the kind of things you pick up as you play different players. Not all the shots are mine. I've kind of copied what I like, what I can do. Yeah, so it's really been a collaboration over the years that's kind of come together as of today.
Well, we're thoroughly happy that it did come together, and you sealed the 12 points for us, so well done, man, and congratulations to Andres Vargas. So, that draws a close to the Eredivisie season for the men. Now, if our calculations are right, don't hold me exactly to this, but the men's team might have actually finished 4th or 5th based on the results of the other teams this evening. So, considering it was down and out, I think that's a valiant effort. But firstly, I'd like to say a massive thanks to Squash City and all the teams and players for coming here and entertaining. I will do my usual thanks and praise to some of the people, but I think maybe if they could stand up for a bit of extra reward. There's a few personal people that financially help the situation. So Frank Strata, if you're at the back, do you want to come on down here? Sjoerd Veenstra, do you want to come on down to centre court, please, Sjoerd? Come on down. Shabazz Rasool, come on. They're all looking at me like, whoa, flying in here. They're going to personally hate me for this, but... So... Yeah, putting you up on the spot here, Sjoerd, but you always seem to like standing out in the crowd. So for those of you that don't know, these guys, some personal donations helping here for the team, so I just wanted to bring them onto the court where they deserve to be thanked. So first of all, Shabazz Rasool, thank you very much for your contributions this year. Round of applause. Now he's quite familiar with this court because we have a lesson and he has a lesson with Omar regularly. How's it been watching the Eredivisie and everything for you, Shabazz, and to be associated with it?
Well, first of all, thanks very much. I actually enjoyed it. The first thing I would like to say, the commentary team. The first thing that intrigued me, watching on YouTube. And these guys do a phenomenal job. I love listening to the commentary, the expert analysis and all that. It's really good stuff. Thanks very much. As you know, I'm not a squash player. But you can play squash. Well, you got me into it. I mean, you have done such a phenomenal job. I mean, the enthusiasm, the excitement that you generate with the kids. I got into it because of my little one, and because of you. And I watched you do this whole thing, and I thought, you know what, this deserves your support. So in my own small way, made it work. I'm done anyway now. No, so thanks very much. I mean, I think you did most of the work, so it was a pleasure to be that small part of it. And I'm so happy you guys actually survived and ended up so well. So well done.
Nice. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Frank. Also, you've been here for every match, and yeah, cheering on at the back, bringing your friends along as well to support and be entertained. How's the season been for you? And thanks very much for your support.
Yes, I really appreciated the Eredivisie squash here with excellent players. Also, I have to say that I very much favor the Frans Otten Stadion and the squash sport in general. So I think this sport can have all the support that it needs. It's a magnificent sport with a lot of athletes. And I really admired the matches that I've seen here with my friends Rick Ravutu and Erik Muzigas. I have to mention them, so give them their minute of fame as well. And no, I really enjoyed it, and yeah, it was an amazing season and astonishing matches.
Great. Well, thanks very much, Frank, and I'm glad you've been part of our team. Thank you very much. So, regretfully, Stuart saved the best man till last day.
I'm speechless. It's epic here, totally epic, and I'm happy I could contribute something. Yeah. If you weren't here, I would still contribute. Thanks to everybody. It was a great entertainment, and let's keep on doing this. Let's keep on doing this.
Great. Well, as they were here, just a big round of applause to Shabazz, Frank Otten, Stuart Faistra. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. Now, they're not the only sponsors, but as they were here today, it's great to bring them on and just thank them for their efforts. So Shabazz runs SR Supercars. We also have big thanks to Dunlop, the Squash Network with Chanel, Erasmus, and Peter Van Noos, Rapunch, who you see up here, ASC Facilities, Smith & Doors Coffee, Carl of Runda Biltong, the Stream Team, thank you very much, and of course Frans Otten Stadium. And the last thing that we're going to do is have a little dance from our DJ Dan here, as a personal trainer. Big round of applause to Dan and your index. So, we hope to see you again for the next season. We'll tell you about everything, but for now, I'm going to have a beer with you all and a little dance. So Dan, play some tunes. Thank you very much, everybody.